What on earth is a platinum pre-construction agent? Stay tuned to this episode of Prime Property TV. I'll break that down for you. Good day, Toronto. Welcome to another episode of Prime Property TV. I'm so glad you could join us here. As much as I enjoy eating, sleeping, and breathing real estate, there are a few things I actually don't like about it. But because I'm a half glass full kind of guy, you know what? I can let it slide. When I started out my real estate career, story for a different day, truth be told, I actually disliked realtors and disliked being one because of the stigma that comes with it, like a sleazy used car salesman. Don't get me wrong, there are a ton of good realtors and amazing ones I've worked with out there and I've had the pleasure of actually being introduced to. But there are some terrible ones, the bad apples, if you will, the ones that sour our industry. All of these bad apples will conduct business in interesting ways. Yes, I'm using a lot of air quotes. This is especially true in the pre-construction segment of the market as it's highly competitive in order to get condos and allocations. Having worked with many clients who have been burned recently by bad realtors, I thought I would shed some light on what a platinum access with agents are and what it actually is. And yes, I'm using air quotes around platinum. The term platinum gets thrown around so often that I personally don't think it has any merit, and I try not to use it as much anymore. But not to mention, there's really no real way to prove that an agent is actually a platinum agent. So anyone can really claim to be one. The other interesting aspect is even though an agent can have platinum access to one project, it doesn't mean they have platinum access to all the projects. So what designation they give themselves, it's really at their own discretion, honestly. If someone tells you that they are a platinum agent for all projects, I would highly run, because you know what? That is just a red flag for me, because even the most successful platinum agents I do know that have real platinum access don't have real platinum access to all the projects. This is not to bash any platinum agents, because legit ones can get you access before everyone else and potentially save you money if there are any incentives. However, there needs to be more clarity on really what and who is an actual platinum agent. Since there's no real clear definition of what a platinum agent is, I'm going to pull back the curtains on how allocation processes, which is the dispersion of units, usually works. I say usually because every developer and their sales teams operates differently. This is just generally how it works. Each phase I named is just very arbitrarily named by me because there's no real correct term that is consistent across the board for the level of access myself or other agents may have. Okay, so without further ado, number one, the earliest access, the partner hookup. If the development is a joint venture or JV deal, a lot of the times the partner of the developer will get to pick the units that they want to buy personally before everybody else. The level of access, only partners, no realtors. Total percentage sold, I don't know, 1 or 2%, I really have no idea. Number two, the family and friend connection. This is loosely used by different developers, but it's basically a private sales event for family and friends that is actually private. This is not becoming more rare as demand for pre-construction condos is increasing. Level of access, only relatives and close friends. No realtors. Percentage sold, you probably get to around 3 or 4% at this point. Number three, the secret agent sales, also known as pre-platinum or VIP or VVVIP or whatever you want to call it. This is when the developer secretly starts selling way in advance of a project being fully fleshed out for reasons I will not get to in this video. If you have ever bought a pre-construction condo with us and have had only see the floor plans in person without any of the finalized marketing material, you've been part of this cohort. Level of access, maybe a handful of agents. Total percentage sold, 5 to 10%. Number four, true platinum access. This is when a select few agents who have proven track record with that developer are given access to sell to their clients. It will usually be in the form of worksheets, reservation forms, or predetermined units, allocations. For high demand buildings, this project is often sold out right here, right now. Level of access, true platinum agents. Total percentage sold, 11%, to the rest of it, 100%. Number five, VIP access. Truth be told, VIP access is even loosely thrown around in platinum because anyone can be a VIP. And sometimes it's just as easy as registering with the developer. Access, all realtors. Total percentage sold, whatever is left from the previous phase. Number six, public access. This is when the public access will get access to the project, when anyone can walk into the sales center and buy a unit. There are a few low-rise developments outside of GTA where the developers will launch right into this phase. Only sometimes, but in downtown Toronto, not really. Access, all realtors, all of the public. Percentage sold, whatever is left from the previous phase. Seven, developer holdbacks. Sometimes in the future, after the project has been sold out, and in air quotes, sold out, developer may have released additional units that have held back from previous phases to the public or to their agents again. And these units were not initially available in the earlier phases. More often than not, these holdbacks are more expensive than when they first launch. However, there have been a few times my clients have scored a deal in these phases last year, like the Daniels Waterfront and Minto Westside. At each stage, the prices may or may not change. It really depends on the demand of the project. Yes, sometimes prices will increase, but sometimes they don't, and certain incentives are either removed or added, completely based on demand. The ultimate goal for the developer is to sell out the project for maximum profits. If the demand is there, they will increase the price. If the demand isn't there, they'll probably add incentives. As you can imagine, everything from pricing to availability and incentives can change with each phase. What is certain is that the good units, the floor plans that people want, are picked up first, and as you inch further and further down into the next phases, your selection diminishes. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you like the content, subscribe to PPTO. The button is right here. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them in the comment section below, or you can contact me. I'll leave my contacts right here somewhere. And until next time, guys, happy real estating. Are we rolling?
Yeah.
What is actually a platinum real?
No, you're right.